There we go. What do we have here? Lots of bars. I guess. Welcome to the stream. We're in a little behind, as you can see. We got no. They don't have any time on the clock right now for a warm up, so I'm not much sure how much longer we have. Sun Valley. Ketchum, Haley, Bellevue. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, we got multi-sport parents too. Like some of them are at baseball or soccer. Like my daughter's back home. She's doing hockey, spring hockey. So
that's nice of you to do that.
Yeah. I'll try not to be. That's all right. I'll try not to be too obnoxious. I'm trying to be more, not get too into the yelling at the refs and stuff.
Well, usually when you get to these games, you get pretty good refs.
That's what I was watching the first game. Like, I mean, yeah, they're like legit refs. So
there might be some questionable, but for the most part,
yeah, they miss stuff. I mean, they were just refs, right? So.
But they're not like the others, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure what went on there, but okay.
Yeah, and then my kid, he likes to beat people up, so hopefully he realizes that there's real refs and they can't get away with as much stuff as he likes to try to get away with.
I noticed that actually. My group played earlier this morning. In their game, they were getting called on.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Like, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it's not as easy to get with some of that.
Some of those, I think, like you get like kind of inexperienced refs that are like, oh, let them play, so they get away with a lot, and then they think they can always get away with it, and then they get like real refs and they get a lot of calls on them.
Good luck to you.
Thanks. Yeah. Of course, now I got to remember his numbers. It's always the challenge. I was going to turn this mic around too. The wind seems to be going the other direction. Hopefully, cut down on the wind noise. All right, here we go. Looks like they don't have a timer at all for warm-ups, but I'll just go with that. Also, without my camera lady this weekend, she's back home doing more hockey. So we'll do our best to keep on top of the game and make some call-outs for y'all. It says 4, but supposedly if you're not actually have a YouTube account, then you can't see them. So people can watch and not be part of the YouTube. So I always have to look afterwards to see, but no, I get maybe 10 at the most.
That's good though.
Yeah. All right, got Eldon in the face-off circle, Hudson, and I'm not sure who the other midi is. Can't see that far away. Eldon with face-off win initially, but loses it. Ball's still loose. 12, which I believe 12 is Archie, right? Or is that Jack? Tries to get it into the middle there, unable to get through. Utah Valley gets a hold of it, brings it up. Pass there. Whoa, Eldon with a great interception. Eldon, quick move. Tries another quick move, I have a feeling. Goes, nice pass. Oh, nice save by Utah. Ball's still down, though. 29 there, trying to pick it up. 29 gets it out to Hudson. 29's Kale, right? And 27's Kai, if I remember right. Hudson to 12. I'm pretty sure that's Archie. Archie with a shot. Oh, just misses wide. Utah gives chase, doesn't go out of bounds. They're going to just pick up the ball. Kai chases, forces the errant pass. Eldon trying to get the ball up off the turf. Gets around, one defender. He's going to try a high angle shot. That hits the side of the net, goes out. Not sure who that is on the far boards. Got the ball. Gets it over to Kyle. 30's Drake, if I remember right. Kyle up to Hudson. Hudson looking to make some moves. Runs a couple players there. Gets it over to Kale. Kale's looking to make some space. Oh, tries to pass over to Hudson. Was hoping for a rollout, but guess not. To Eldon over here. Eldon with a quick move. Eldon again looking at that high angle shot. Passes out front, just misses it. Kai is going to pick that up. Maybe. Kai's trying to get a hold of it. Kai can't seem to get it, but rolls over to 12. 12 can't get a hold of it. Utah Valley gets the loose ball. Gets it across midfield. Hudson there forces the down ball, but Utah Valley able to maybe get it. Nope. Oh, still loose. Riley forces the errant pass. Jack's in there, battling with him with a loose ball. Hudson's in there. We got pretty much everybody. Eldon's trying to scoop it up. Everybody's trying to scoop it up. Eldon, I think, finally comes away with it. Or no, Hudson does. Hudson's got Eldon with him. Looks to, I don't know what he was trying there, a pass or what, but goalie just sends it up the field. Lachlan gets it over to Charlie. Charlie makes a quick pass, or quick run, I mean. Charlie brings it in, gets right to the middle. Oh, Kale with a bounce shot. Kid's not used to the turf, not used to the big bounces probably. A little bit, it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment there. They are, looks like we got the ball on the chase. Am I over there yet? Oh, yeah, there we go, sorry. Big backfield. This is like full regulation lacrosse field here today. Nice cut to Charlie. Charlie with a nice shot. Nice look by Sun Valley on cutting Charlie, and Charlie sends it home. Wolves up.
All right, lacrosse fans, for those of you just driving here, welcome to Copper Hills High School. The high school lacrosse team is happy to host these events for Intermountain Lacrosse.
I feel like the speakers.
Be
right
sure to come
me.
over and check out Adventure's second stop, since we're not Maverick, but we have better food anyway. So there's some pulled pork, pulled chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs, snow cones, and we know it's hot. So go on over to the snack shack and make sure you treat yourself with some lacrosse essentials. Thanks for coming out. Enjoy the games.
All right, we got Sawyer now in the face-off circle. Utah Valley kicking the ball. We can't move. That's illegal on us because there's no possession. So possession will go to Utah Valley. Pass through the middle there. Gets picked up by Lachlan on the loose errant pass. Passes up to Charlie. Charlie trying to get through. He does get through two people. Clears it out to 16's Archie. 12. Well, I can't remember. 12's Wyatt, right? I don't know. I can't remember. Errant pass on the cutting Archie there. Charlie making a bunch of moves. Comes across the middle. Winds up. Nice save by the Utah goalie. Charlie tries to intercept the pass, but Utah Valley gets a hold of it. Utah Valley trying to make a run there. Riley got to watch his stick there a little bit. Looks like they're letting him go a little bit. Riley causes a loose ball. Picked up by, so 35 is Drake. Drake gets the ball. So we got, or that, yeah, because I thought 35 is Drake. Jack's 12, right? I don't know. Sawyer gets it over to 13 with a nice shot. Great save by the Utah goalie. They're just going to send it up the field. Lachlan, though, gets that, sends it back over. Just kind of back and forth along the center line here. Ball down. Drake gets that, tries to get it over to Charlie. Charlie picks up the ground ball. Charlie brings it in, gets over to Kyle. Kyle looking to make some space. Gets it out to a breaking Eldon. Eldon tries to come through a few people. Yeah, nice try out front. Misses the pass. Archie's going to get a hold of the ball, though, on the missed pass. Circles it back around to X. Oh, tries a pass right out front to Eldon. Eldon with a quick shot. Daring pass. Good shot, though. All right, Wolves up 2-0. Still in the first quarter here. We got a clock for us so we can monitor the time. We got 5 minutes left in the first quarter. There are 12-minute quarters. Eldon now on the face-off this time.
Up and out, Daniel.
Hudson maybe gets in there. Eldon ends up getting the loose ball. Has possession. Brings it in. Oh, loses it to the long stick. Hudson, though, on the back. Check. Knocks it out of the long stick's hand. Hudson's going to take a shot from deep. Nice goalie save there. He's going to send it up the field. Drake's there along with Riley. Ball pops back to Hudson. Hudson brings it in. Hudson, I don't know who he was trying to pass to there, but Kai is able to snag it after the errant pass. Kai's going to try some moves. Kai gets it over to Banks. Banks to Eldon. Eldon with a shot. Utah Valley goalie making some great saves today. Utah Valley gets the ball. They're calling timeout. Utah Valley's calling timeout because I don't think you can call timeout unless you have possession. So Utah Valley had the ball. He's 23. He's the big defenseman that likes to, like I said, he gets a little violent, unfortunately. So I apologize in advance. That's usually the ones he goes after, unfortunately. It's like, dude, like, they're little kids. You can't, like, you know, it's about advantage, right? Like, you can't just sit there and throw them down because that's not the good advantage. Okay, right on. Nice.
Small kid, but he's quick.
Yeah, it's big in this game. Those little dudes make, you know, it difficult. It's not about size in this like it is like hockey, you know, like.
So what town are you from?
I'm from Haley. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the city. It's like right by the Little Salmon River. I went on that.
The Little Salmon?
Yeah, there's like a town.
I'm trying to think, like Riggins?
It's Riggins.
Okay, yeah.
It's a small town just right there.
Yeah, it's a confluence of the Little and then the main. Yeah. So all the rafters usually come in there, right? Like that's where they pull out usually after doing the main.
It's been a long time. But, I just remember that going to the graphics right there was time.
Yep, sorry, excuse me. Oh, you're good.
Go Utah!
All right, Utah Valley gets possession after the timeout. Well, they had possession before the timeout, so they continue possession after the timeout.
Come on!
Utah Valley with a nice shot. Gets the goal. Sawyer on the faceoff, so it's 2-1 Wolves right now. They're going to call a false start on Sawyer, so Utah Valley is going to get the ball. They back it in. Ball down, Lachlan fighting for it. Kicks it out in front of himself. Hopefully he can get a hold of the ground ball. Gets it up to Kai.
Good hustle back.
Kai to Lachlan. Sawyer gets the ball. They're going to change the long stick midi to Eldon. Eldon's going to come in on the change. Eldon on a nice run. Whoa, that goes out of the top of his stick, though. Give it to Sun Valley on the chase. Ball out to Archie. Kind of hard to see who those little dudes are back there. Archie tries to make a move, but loses it on its cradle. Gets that out to Kale. Kale over to Sawyer. Sawyer makes a move. He tries a shot and gets a goal. Sneaky low shot between the feet. Puts the Wolves back up to 3-1. It's now 3-1. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Got 4 12-minute quarters. Got, what's that, Charlie on the face-off? Charlie battling for the face-off there. Long stick. They're shooting some long stick with Lachlan, switching them out. Gets it up out of the field. Tries to get Charlie on the middle there. Charlie over to Hudson. Hudson over to Kai. Kai back to Hudson. Hudson looking. Hudson going to take a shot from deep. Hits the post, though. That'll round out the first quarter. All right. There's first quarter. Wolves are up 3-1.
No, don't eat that.
I think they only take a couple minutes between quarters. I don't know if they put time on the clock, but nope, they don't put any. So I know for halftime they do a clock, so we'll know how much time we have between that. How's it going, Hattie? How's hockey been? Nice. Your legs sore. You just standing in the net now again because you're all too tired. That's right. I chirp you kids when I'm on stream. Very sore. Right on. It's good. It's good muscle building. It means you're building muscle. Very windy here. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. I tried to find a spot with a little windbreak so that there's hopefully not too much wind going into the microphone. But yes, nice and hot and sunny and windy here in, I don't even know what part. I think we're West Jordan. So a ways away from downtown. I'm not showing you the beautiful view. I guess I should give you all the beautiful view. Look at that view. Like, pretty amazing. School up here, kind of up on the hill in the Copper Hills, I'm guessing, which is why they call it the Copper Hills High School. I would guess being up in the hills like this, they probably get a lot of this wind. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers that may be watching, grandmothers of all shapes and sizes. Certainly welcome you here. As you know, we usually do a nice promotional ad for Yellow House Flowers. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. If you haven't ordered, it's too late. I believe they had some 80 deliveries to do today. Maybe if you called them and offered a lot of money and you're willing to pick it up, you might be able to get some flowers today. But definitely not getting any deliveries today.
Let's go, Cross!
Oh, the scoreboard died. Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Back on. All right, Eldon on the face-off. Sorry, too busy watching the dead scoreboard. Eldon gets the face-off. Brings it in, gets it over to 30. 30 with a sweet shot. Nice look by Eldon. Great shot by 30. Wolves now up 4-1 early in the second quarter. Yeah, 12's Jack. I thought 12 was Jack. Jack is doing a little midi act. No, 25 is Jack. That's what I thought. Okay, 25 is Jack. So we got Riley taking a little breather on defense. I think, trying to save our players here. Eldon had it for a second on the face-off, but Utah Valley gets it out of his hands, but we're still, no one's calling possession yet. I haven't seen the refs call possession. Battling hard for it there. Charlie finally gets possession. Utah Valley, though, intercepts. Errant pass, though. Ball gets kicked out of bounds by Utah Valley, so it'll be Sun Valley ball. My understanding is there are 12-minute clocks, except for during the last couple minutes. So Charlie hucks it up to Hudson. You like that? Hucks to Hudson. Hudson, nice look over to 30. Tries a pass through the middle. There's a shot off the post. There's another shot. Oh, that hits the side of the net by Eldon. That was Eldon making some great shots, I guess. Tries shot attempts. Charlie up to Sawyer. Sawyer over to Hudson. Hudson's going to rip one. Nice save by the goalie there. He's going to just fling that all the way down the field. Jack intercepts the potential pass. Lachlan gets a hold of it, stays in bounds. Lachlan tries to get over to Charlie, he does. How far zoomed out am I here? Charlie just bringing it up. Oh, nice pass to Kyle. Kyle with a shot, misses it, but bounces right to Drake, 30. 30 gets the rebound and just gets the ball home. Home ball. Go to your home. All right, so Sun Valley up 5-1 now. 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
Let's go, Cole! Let's go, Kobe!
Sawyer on the face-off.
Go,
Tries to get a hold of it. Loose ball still. Still down, still down. Still being kicked around by Utah. There's a nice shoulder by Archie. They're going to give Archie a advantage call. So no penalty, but the ball does go to Utah Valley on the shoulder push.
Go, Cole! Take that, Cole. Now pass.
Utah Valley, nice job by Archie to strip that ball loose. Archie gets a hold of it. I gotta keep up with Archie. He's just so fast. Archie to Kyle. Kyle tries a shot and gets the goal. Nice shot by Kai. Nice run by Archie. You got a Utah Valley player down. Do you take injury timeouts? I had a nice shaded spot, but the sun is moving on me and it's going to soon be on. It was already on my back. See what happens here. Aw, thank you for the like. Please like, subscribe, follow, all those things, right? The more you like, subscribe, and follow, the more I might eventually be able to charge you money to watch my streams. Just kidding. Requires me to monetize, and I don't know what YouTube. I think YouTube requires like 1,000 followers or subscribers. I only have like about 130, I think, right now. So, but for those of you watching who haven't got anything for Mother's Day, here's your heads up. Sawyer on the face-off, loose ball. Sawyer tries to get it to himself. There he goes. That's possession. Sawyer runs it in. Sees a nut. Wow, nice look by Sawyer to Kale. Kale, the great shot. Great run by Sawyer. Great pass. Kale with a great shot. All right, that puts us up 7-1. Still 6 minutes, only about halfway through the second quarter at this time.
Let's go, Sun Valley!
Eldon on the face-off. Got Lachlan and Hudson as our middies. Utah Valley, though, gets the nice win. Shot attempt from Utah Valley. Asher with a great save. Asher tries to give it to Riley. Riley battling for the loose ball. Ball pops out. Riley's going to scoop that up. He can't get the cradle, but just pops it up again. He's just going to keep popping it up to himself. I say stick to the head by Sun Valley. Not throwing a penalty, but giving the ball back to Utah Valley. Utah Valley, though, bobbles the pass. Eldon gets a hold of it. See, I still like, that's a two-handed, full-on whack at a kid. It's just, I don't know. They say reckless and safety, and that could have easily, that would have hit the wrong part of the arm. But I don't know. These are the things I don't understand about lacrosse reffing. But again, I'm not going to challenge these refs. So these got some quality refs here, so they're going to call it the way they call it. Ball to Hudson. Hudson can't handle the pass. That comes down on him, though, but eventually somebody, Porter. Oh, so Porter's 30. All right. Porter gets it out to Hudson. Hudson with another shot. Hits somebody up front. Charlie gets the loose ball. Charlie tries a shot. Charlie gets the goal. Porter's 30. I'd like to big shout out to Porter's family, the Robinsons, for bringing a little shelter for our kids over here to stand under in this heat. So we get a little bit of shade on the sidelines. Kai is now going to play some defense, it looks like. Rotating some players around. Wolves are up 8-1. Sawyer on the face-off. Sawyer gets a hold of it. Sawyer brings it up. Sees, can't know who that, that's Porter again out front. Just misses Porter on the pass, though. Loose ball, rolls to Hudson. Can't quite get in a stick, but eventually does. Porter over to Archie. Archie over to, is that Kai probably? Kai with an errant pass. Ball's loose, bouncing around. Still loose. Do we have two 29s? Weird. Gotta figure out which 29's which. Drake, I know, is 35.
Hey, where'd you get
Loose ball.
They're over there.
Everybody's battling for the loose ball. Finally gets picked up by a long stick. Is that Jack, 25? Sun Valley finally gets the ball, gets it across the center field. Comes to Sawyer. Sawyer looking to say, oh, that's Kai. So Kai must be, I got to figure out the difference between Kai and Kale. Are they switched? There's all kinds of switching going on, and I don't know all the numbers. 27 I thought was Kai, and 29 was Kale. Anyways, Charlie with a great look to Archie. Archie with a great shot and an amazing save by the Utah goalie. Tries to clear it out. Riley's trying to whack it down there at the line. Riley with a shoulder. That might be an advantage call. Nope, they don't get the advantage call on that one. Again, it's just kind of tricky sometimes on that stuff. I did get to the internet and talk to some refereeing folks. There's a shot by Porter, misses. And I guess the lacrosse rule book is very kind of allows some, levity as far as, making some calls as far as, what's what. But there's a lot about the advantage that's given or taken when, a play is done to whether or not they'll call a penalty. Ball goes out of bounds. Utah Valley's going to bring it in, has a shot. Asher with the save. Asher's going to bring it out. Asher's going to bring it up. Got a midi back. Asher loses the ball. Whacks the ball. Loose ball. Kai gets a hold of the loose ball. Kai looking to get a pass out to Charlie. Charlie's got the ball. We got time, guys. Look for the moves. There you go. Nice pass out front. He's going to run around back. Banks, 13. Banks loses the ball, but picks it right back up. Tries to get it out to 12. A little battle there. See, no advantage given to either player. Both players just kind of battle for it. There is an arm up. We're going to have an advantage call here, though. We are going to get a push. So the ball does go to Utah Valley on the push from behind. But, that's the end of half. Wasn't even paying attention.
Good job, Crosby.
Again, we'll just give you this nice view here as we go through halftime. Wolves are currently up 8-1. We got a 4-minute half. I mean, I guess I should show the view behind us if you want to know why this is called Copper Hills. There's a good old copper mine behind us. If you've ever been to Butte, Montana, or even in parts of Utah, you know what those look like. In other note, the game before ours was Jackson Hole versus Copper Hills, the 2-3 seeds, and Jackson Hole won in overtime. It was 5-5, and Jackson Hole got the sudden death overtime goal. So Jackson Hole is in the championship. If we can win this game and the next game, we would play Jackson Hole.
All right, lacrosse fans. Midday, sun shining. It's a bright day, it's a hot day. Over the snack shack, we've got snow cones, we got cold drinks, hot dogs, pulled pork, chicken, barbecue chicken, hamburgers. So treat yourself. Now it's time to grab something cool to cool off. Head on over there. And those are also donuts and pretzels, all sorts of candy and chips too. Come help yourselves.
All right, so yeah, all you streamers, drive down to Utah. All you watchers, all 9 of you.
I forgot to mention they take credit card, Venmo, cash.
Come down, get a snow cone.
Maybe Bitcoin, but no guarantee.
For our new people, we are going into the second half, third quarter. Wolves are up 8-1 currently on Utah Valley.
I wish.
If we pull off the victory, we play at 5:30. And I think it's undetermined who we play. I think they play after us, if I remember right. Yes, so Cedar Valley versus Davis Gold. It's a game after ours here at 2:45. Winner of that game, it says 5:15 on their schedule, but our coaches have told us 5:30, so I'm not 100% sure. And then if we win that, then all these glorious parents that are wanting to make the trek can come down to Salt Lake on a Wednesday afternoon. And we'll play the championship Wednesday afternoon against Jackson Hole if we can win the second game. If we can win this game. Not too worried, to be honest. 8-1 lead right here, right now. So, but you never know. All right, last 10 seconds of the intermission here coming up. And we will go into the second half. Oof, that sun is warm. Oh, I forgot. I got to put my thing up before I become a redneck. Cover my back. Got my fishing shirt on. Nice, thin, lightweight, long sleeve hooded shirt. I might need to stand up. Again, trying to hide from the wind. Definitely in the next game we will have to move. We'll probably move though just because of the time between next game. Gotta go grab a little bit of food maybe. I don't know, tough one. We'll be done here, what, around 2:30-ish? Right? No, what time is it? Yeah, because we'll be done around 2:45-ish. Gonna be back here in 3 hours. I gotta be back probably in 2 hours. I think it's time to go find a grocery store, get some snacks, some cake in it, water. Frank down there being our equipment manager, being our water boy. Frank getting water. Big shout out to Andy, Kyle, both out there getting lots of sun, not being able to stand under the canopy. So, oh, sorry. Too busy paying attention to all the other things. Didn't notice the face-off going on. Eldon was in there. Still loose ball. Eldon eventually gets the possession. Gets hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty. Go, go, go! Got a nice cross check in the back. Kai gets the ball. Tries to get it over to 12. Again, I think 12's not sure 12 is. No one's got possession. Hudson's going to get the ball here on the loose ball. Hudson's going to step up and shoot. Again, the big bounce shot. You got to get it right in front of the net on this turf because that ball bounces straight up.
You don't remember the number? Wave it. You're right, Jack.
I'm going to say hit to the head by number 5. He's going to get a 1-minute penalty. Another great thing about these good refs is they actually come to the bench, they call it out, show the hand signals, can actually figure out what they're calling. All right, Porter's got the ball back behind the net here. Again, I apologize if I miss some of the action. All right, there's the whistle. Porter up to Kai. And we're a man up. Charlie over to Hudson. Hudson to Eldon. Eldon back to Hudson. Hudson makes some moves, looking for some space. Go over to Charlie. Charlie's going to rip a shot. And Charlie with a nice shot gets the goal on the man advantage. Running clock, so the penalty will burn off probably. So that makes the Wolves 9-1. As our viewers disappear. Don't disappear, viewers. I still need view time. I know. The more you watch, the more it's good for my statistics. Don't you want me to be a successful lacrosse streamer? They're saying a false start on Utah. Eldon gets the ball after I drop my camera. Again, getting a little uncomfortable. Pass up to Hudson. Hudson just rips a shot. Again, trying that bounce shot. That went wide, though. That didn't go high and over. This big field's hard to capture everybody just because there's such a big, deep field. Hudson up to Eldon. Eldon rips a shot that goes wide. Sun Valley gets the chase. It's great for filming, though. This is great. If you want to see, hopefully the coach can watch. Okay, we're back at full strength. Hudson again tries a shot, goes wide. Sun Valley is giving the chase, getting the ball in the chase every time so far. 9-1, 8 minutes left in the third period. I guess they're not periods, right, Hattie? They're quarters. Eldon tries a move and a shot. Again, Hudson on the chase this time. Hudson gets it up to Kai. How does that look, though? That looks kind of grainy, doesn't it? I don't know. I can't tell from the computer. Eldon steps in, steps through defenseman and takes a shot and gets the goal. I need to stand up for a second. Oh my gosh, I am getting so sore sitting here. I was sitting here during the Jackson Hole game because I was trying to save my spot. Because it was a pretty sweet spot until the sun now is just baking me. All right, coach making some wholesale changes, trying to just move some kids around. Okay, so I guess the mercy rule here is being enforced. Second half. See if I can track this without even looking at the camera. Utah Valley gets the ball. Steps up. Gets the goal on the bounce shot. Again, Riley trying to take it easy, luckily. Not trying to hurt anybody or do anything silly. All right, 10-2. Again, Utah Valley gets the ball after the goal. Just until they catch back up. I think it's 5 or 7, something like that. Utah Valley brings it up. Stick up, Riley. Stick up. Intercept the cross pass. He's going to try. Oh, Utah Valley loses the ball in the cradle there. Oh, that's going to be a penalty or at least an advantage probably. Yep, there's a hand up. Far ref had his hand up for the push. Ball goes back to Utah Valley. I don't know if I captured that, but there's a pass right in the front. Ball's down. Riley's trying to sweep it out. Riley able to get the loose ball. Riley going to go for a run. Riley tries to get over to Charlie, but gets caught from behind. But he ends up getting his loose ball. I don't see any flags, but we do have a whistle. I don't know if it's the down player or if he got him. Too busy trying to watch all the other things go on in the world. That's why you got to have announcers and cameramen. There's a reason. And you need 2 announcers so you can have some good commentary back and forth, some good, good conversation. All right, they are going to just say injury timeout. So Sun Valley is going to keep the ball here. I zoomed in too far. See, it's just these big fields. These kids really spread out, so it's hard to capture them all in all the plays. Sawyer's going to get the ball in the whistle, though, over on the far end of the field. And get back to Kai back behind the net. I think we can capture again. The sun's now, with the sun where it's at, it's like right into my screen on my camera, so it's kind of hard to see into the camera or the thing. So Sun Valley moving the ball around, just spreading it out, trying some passes, hopefully trying some cuts. Archie takes a nice, I don't know, I wouldn't say that was a nice cut, but he comes through into the middle, gets the nice pass, and takes a nice shot. So yeah, we're 4 minutes left in the third. We are currently up 11-2 for the Wolves, in case there are non-Wolves people watching. And I say we, you're like, who's we? We be French. We not be French. We be German. Actually, we're Czechoslovakian. from the area of Prague and Dutch. Anyways, good European descent. About 4 generations, though.
Oh, that was a good pass, Boston.
Riley gets the ball on the missed shot. Riley's going to... Riley loses the ball out of the back of this thing and then just flings it down. Flings it right to Porter. Porter gets it to Hudson. Hudson on a tear. Has Kai on the side of the net. Kai gets the pass, but he's a little deep to get a shot off there. Gets it back to Hudson behind the net. Right out front. Oh, great look by Hudson. 12. I'm not sure. I can't remember what 12 is, but unable to connect on that pass there. But that was a great look. We still get the ball. We're still holding on to it. Hudson's got the ball as it rolls back off that. I think that was an errant pass. Yeah, I can't tell if you can see Hudson. Hudson gets it out front to Eldon. Eldon rips a shot. Can't tell if that went in. It hit the goalie's stick and like twisted his stick around. I think that they're gonna say it did go in. Utah, unfortunately, feeling a little defeated out there. It looks like it's hard. Kids are hot, unmotivated, probably. Definitely been on the other end of that spectrum. All right, so 12-2 now. Wolves up. Utah Valley is going to get the free face-off. Walk it up. They're not even counting him if he can get in the box, I guess. I don't know. That was weird. Nice shot by Utah. Goes wide. They give chase, so they get the ball back on the chase. Asher intercepts the attempted pass. Gets it out to Drake. Drake doing a great job with the long stick for a short kid. We did cut that stick about 4 inches off that stick. That's Riley's second stick over that we had, second long stick. Everybody kept telling us we needed to cut Riley's stick, so we cut his stick and we cut about 4 inches off of it. He's been practicing with it all week. Asked him if it made a difference. He said he didn't really know. So I don't know. I think it would make a big difference on this turf, honestly. Just a little bit easier to get the ball off the ground. It's a little bit shorter. I feel like you kind of get jammed with a longer stick. All right, we got 29 seconds left in the third period. Third period, right? No, that's hockey again. Third quarter. There's a missed pass. It's going to go all the way up and out. Nope. But that will be an over and back. Utah Valley trying to bring it up. Pass across the middle. Doesn't get the shot off in time. Ella Asher also makes the save, so 12-2 as we go into the fourth quarter. I apologize. I'm sure Hattie, if she's listening, is just screaming at me. How dare you call it a period? Because I did like 60. I feel like there was like 60 hockey streams this year. I need to go back and count them all. It was insane. It was a long hockey season, lots of stream. Oh, Hattie's at Dryland. All right, it's good. Hattie can't listen. But we do have Grandma Nancy watching. Hattie out getting her. Dude, this Infinite Edge and Power program that Hattie's a part of, let me tell you, that lady, she is working those kids. working. And then, of course, they've asked Hattie to skate with the U12, U14, and the U16, U19. So she is probably, I bet you yesterday, between the two, easily saw a couple hundred pucks shot at her within a 2-hour period there after doing an hour of dry land. I think this morning she didn't have dry land, but they had some off ice stuff. And then she had 2 on ice sessions. Yeah, if you need a good Uber, I got the number of a really great person that does a really good job Ubering in Haley. Then again, she is my own personal Uber. So we're that wealthy that we have our own Uber. We have our own chauffeur. Just kidding. We have the most amazing mother-in-law in the world who's getting Hattie to things, gets our kids to all kinds of things. Takes them from school, takes them to appointments, takes them all over the places. So we don't have to burn off excessive amounts of PTO, and Maggie can be at the shop, making sure things run well. So she has been a lifesaver for us. All the other mother-in-laws in the world should pay attention and follow her lead. Susan, hello, welcome from Truckee, right? You're in Truckee, right? Are you in Truckee? Right. You're somewhere in California. In that Truckee area, I believe. Tahoe area. I know Barbara's probably watching. Barbara doesn't like to comment. Occasionally she does. She'll usually send me a text message if she's watching. And I just ask who's watching. All right, here we go. Fourth period, fourth quarter. Again, we're up 12-2. Utah Valley will just get the ball on the face-off, you'd say. I don't think we have anybody in the box. Ref is counting.
No one's on. Step in the box. We need to box it.
That stays in, but not sure how that's not a count either way. Not a big deal.
Good move.
Drake with the big stick there. He can cradle well with the big stick. Got to learn to control a little bit on the defense. Oh, that goes in. Yeah, that went in. Hits off a Sun Valley player out front. Smallest guy on Utah Valley is gonna get a goal there off the wild shot. 13-3 here. Placerville, that's what it is. Bobbers, oh, that's right. Bobbers working. Yep, see, we know how to use our family. Make them work. Make them work. That's what you got to do to your family. Just make them work. Just kidding. Bobber hopping out of the flower shop, as I mentioned earlier. 80-some deliveries today. If you want flowers, call and say, hey, we'll pick them up. Because they're not delivering.
Yes, Crosby.
Got caught from behind was Drake there, but he still scoops it up to Kai. We're going to get an out-of-bounds ball. And they're going to say Utah Valley ball. We're not. 12-3 is the score.
Help him. If you have 3 on you,
Hudson and Lachlan
help him.
battling, causes the ground ball. Hudson stops. Guy rolls over top of him. Brings that in. Gets it up and across. Nice pass over to Kai. Kai rips a shot. Goes wide though, but it looks like Sun Valley's going to give chase and get the ball back off the shot. Placerville. One of those Tahoe area, all those rich people live. Just kidding. Well, there are a lot of rich people there, but Susan is just a lady who's been there a long time. Nice look by Kale to cutting Hudson there. Did I miss all that because I'm not paying attention? It's too bad. Sun Valley gives chase, gets the ball. We got Kai back there. Kai gets it up to Sawyer. Eldon sets a pick. Gets it back to Eldon, who can't corral the pass. Ball on the ground. Eldon gets the ground ball, though. Hudson gets the ground ball. Hudson takes a shot, hits the post, comes right back to him. We got a Utah Valley player down. I don't know if Hudson got him on the follow-through. I don't see a flag anywhere. For those new to the stream, if you don't know, the place to call for flowers is Yellow House Floral. A good thing to also say, though, it's probably a little late, but during hockey, I always gave my little spiel about don't buy your flowers from like 1-800-Flowers or Flowers R Us or any of those online retailers. They actually take a cut of the flower order. So if you're looking for flowers, call local flower shops directly. Wherever that person is, there's got to be a local flower shop somewhere where that person lives, and take the time. It helps all your local flower shops, and it'll help you get a bigger, better bouquet, because rather than 20% going to the flower broker, it goes into the flowers. All right, I got a whistle. Hudson on the ball. Gets it to Kai back behind the net. Kai out to Sawyer. Sawyer steps in, takes a shot. That goes wide. Porter, it gives chase. Porter gets the ball on the chase. We're about 8 minutes left here in the fourth quarter in the game. Pass out to Hudson. Hudson going to circle around back to X. Gets it out front to Sawyer. Sawyer's going to go back to Hudson at X. Hudson tries to get through around, gets it back out to Sawyer out front. Sawyer takes a shot, nice bounce shot, gets the goal. (13-3) as we go about to the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Places like Placerville kind of fascinate me with their namings. It's like Schmelterville. It's like, why do you think they called Placerville Placerville? Oh, because they found placer. And they're like, hey, look at all this placer here. Let's call this Placerville. They built a Schmelter just outside of Kellogg, Idaho. And what's the name of that town? Schmelterville. Soda Springs. Guess what's at Soda Springs? You'll never guess. That's right. Bubbly Springs.
Go get it. Push him out.
Lachlan gets the ball up to Huxley. Huxley is 12. Huxley is 12. Someone's got to just remind me if I ever forget who 12 is. It's Huxley. Ball's down. Kai gets a hold of it over there. Runs around out front, takes a shot, and gets the goal. My commentary seems to be chasing people away. My numbers are going down. I was up to 10, now I'm down to 8. I'm sorry to chase you all away with my boring commentary. Drake battling with Utah Valley. Attempted pass through the middle, gets knocked down. Ball's down.
There go,
Banks in there. Everybody's in there fighting except for Riley. He's just kind of hanging out. Got 73 up here. 73 must be their really good player because Riley's just hanging out there. Huxley gets the ground ball for a second. Riley with a nice stick from behind. Causes the ground ball. So Utah Valley gets a hold of that. Nice backup. Looks like Lachlan intercepted that, causes the ground ball, but Utah Valley picks it up, circles around.
Now pass it.
Shot. Utah Valley with a nice pass and a nice shot. Gets the goal. (14-4) as we got about 4.5 minutes in the game. Woo, I can make y'all dizzy. Whoa, vertigo, vertigo. Yeah, sorry. All right, unless they score 10 goals in the next 4.5 minutes, we will be playing at 5:30. So for everybody paying attention, if you're back here at 5:30. Utah with the ball. Like Riley's told to cover number 73. He's kind of not really covering much else. Charlie with the interception of the pass. Gets it up to 27. Now that's Kai. 27 is Kai. He is here at 27. Gets it to his brother Kale. Kale has a little underhanded, backhanded, side-handed shot. Misses well wide. Kai chases and gets the ball off the missed shot. If you want to call that a shot. Just kidding. It's Kale over to Kai. Eldon right out front. Eldon's just going to scoot out front and take a quick shot. Coach doing a good job managing the folks, rotating people through, making sure no one gets too hot, too tired. Again, hot day. Second game coming up today.
Going back.
Valley forces the ground ball. Oh, you can't get the ground ball, though. There he goes. Finally gets it. He's just going to run. He's going to take a shot. I have a feeling. Oh, nice look over to Kai. Just kind of misses him. Kai wasn't quite ready for the pass. Thought Riley was just going to run in for the shot, I bet you. That wouldn't surprise me. Riley now take a intermission. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the game here. 15-4 for the Wolves. Utah Valley gets the ball, sends it up, but intercepted by Archie. Archie runs it in. Nice pass over to Kai or Kale. 27, that's Kai. Kai gets the goal. 16-4 is where we're at now. No, you're good. This was a nice shaded spot at the beginning of the game. And then it turned not so shaded. All right, Utah Valley on the whistle. Minute 20 here. Archie battling, trying to cause the ground ball. Passes it. Oh, there's a cause ground ball. Can't tell who that is. Gets it up to Sawyer. Sawyer can't handle the pass, though. Oh, that was 30. 30. Who do you remember 30 was? I should know 30. 30's Porter. That's right. All right. 35 is what's his name? Drake Denton. 30's Porter Robinson. See, I can do funny names, funny voices. 40 seconds here. Looks Sun Valley looking to just run out the clock. Kai in corner. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. All the likes help. I don't know what it helps, but it helps something, they say. That's why you gotta smash those like buttons. Ball goes out of bounds on the battle. Clock will wind down though, and that will be the end of the game. All right, so we'll keep it here for the handshakes real quick, but then we'll see you again at 5:30 as we battle the winner of the next game. Don't know, we definitely will not stream the next game, but see if we need to watch it. Coaches will probably watch it for sure. Look at the handshakes here. Oh, my numbers are going up. Up and down, up and down. My numbers go up and down. All right, Sun Valley Wolves 16-4 over Utah Valley.
Rope!
Won't be able to see the handshakes very well as we, of course, have a nice big tent in our way. All right, we'll call it there, folks. See you at 5:30.